Hey guys, Dave right here, DB Restorations. How you doing? It's Friday night. As you can see, let's look out the window here. It's dark. It's about, see on the clock up there, it's only about 9:45. So we're still doing pretty good. But I thought I'd give you guys a rundown on a few things we've been working on, mainly this 71 Cuda Convertible up here that we're doing that resto mod out of, 392 Hemi. I want to talk a little bit about the RMS suspension on that. Really cool suspension. This is the first time I've installed it, so I kind of want to show it to you guys and see what you guys think about it, or kind of give you some pointers on what I ran into installing it and so forth. But here's our 67 Dodge Dart GT. If you guys have been following it, it's bagged up for right now because I've been working on this car over here. But let's cruise on over to the 71 Cuda. Right here we got our 69 Roadrunner suspension. That's that Bahama Yellow 69 383 4-speed. So we're getting it all ready to get the engine stuff on. The car should be coming back from paint here anytime. There's the wheels we're going to put on our 71 Cuda Convertible, our Hemi Tribute here. So 17-inch cast aluminum rally wheels. But here's what we want to talk about is this RMS suspension. Now, what I loved about this setup here, let me kind of sweep around. I got a light over here. Bear with me, filming by myself here. So here, we got a light on it here. So as you can see, this has Viking coilover shocks. It's got tubular upper control arms, and then it's got tubular lower control arms. The really cool thing that I loved about this RMS suspension is you can see right here, these two bolts that's going right through the frame, and then there's a reinforcement plate on the back side of those grade 8 bolts. But you can see the shock is mounted on an independent, really heavy duty steel frame right here, and it runs on down to a part of that K-member to mount your lower control arms, and you can see it's through bolted through the frame. Really slick setup. I love this. Show you here this K-member. It's got tow hooks and everything on it. Really heavy duty square tubing. It's just got a massive sway bar on it. Things like an 1.125" sway bar. Just massive. And of course it has rack and pinion steering on it right there. You can see, and that's from Flaming River. And then it comes with everything that you need. It's got the 1 U-joint right there, and then it comes with another one on the double D shaft that'll go right to your steering column. But you can see this thing utilizes all the original hardware, the original K-member bolts, but this thing is just, it's stout. And what I love about it, like I was saying, is it's bolted to the frame, and then the shock mounts to the K-member off of the frame. A lot of these aftermarket K-members you'll see, they want you to mount the shock in the original shock hole. Well, there is no strength hardly whatsoever. If you do that and you dive into a corner, you will literally see the hood on the car move because there's no structural support there. Yes, you can go ahead and put the stiffeners from the firewall on down to the frame rail and do everything correct and box everything in if you go that route. But as far as a bolt-in kit, this is by far one of the best that I've seen. Yeah, I mean, for the Mopar purists like I am, it uses a Mustang GT front spindle, which I'm not super happy with. But for the most part, it's a really good setup. I've talked to Bill Riley over at RMS a few times about the suspension because I had some questions about it, and he is awesome, so knowledgeable. Answered all my questions, really helped me out with this build. So I'm really excited to get this baby on the road. So let's go on to the back here because I ran the RMS altercation setup in the back too. So I ended up changing, we went with a whole new rear end housing on here. So this is a Mosier 8 3/4, and you can see it's got the oval case on it. I think they use this for the Ford 9-inch as well, the housing. They just re-drill it for that, but this is a Mopar 8 3/4 setup in here, triangulated 4-link, excuse me, with the coilover shocks. And you can see it's got the upper bar up there. And this one is a weld-in. So, I mean, you use 2 bolts to kind of hold it in place from your original snubbers. And then the rest of it is all welded in. And then, of course, if you buy your housing from Riley Motorsports, they already have all the tabs and everything welded on, and then it's powder coated. But we ended up doing this kind of last minute, changing this rear end, or else I would have went that route because it would have saved me a whole bunch of time. But you can see we got all that welded in. Just super beefy plates on the leaf spring perches on this. I mean, and you can see right here it's got an extra bolt right there for the rear sway bar, which I don't know if we'll run a rear sway on this. Triangulated 4-link rear suspensions. I mean, they handle really nice and stay really flat, but we'll see what the owner wants to do with that. As you can see, I got parking brake cable hanging here. I'm getting ready to get all those routed and so forth. And of course, we still got to put the tank in. But yeah, we got the Willwood 4-piston big disc brakes all the way around on this 12-inch rotors. There's a trailing arm for the rear suspension. And of course, we got subframe connectors on this. Car's already has torque boxes on it because it's convertible. But really nice setup. But let me drop this down for you and I kind of show you what's going on inside here. Let me pause you a second. Okay, here we go. 392 crate Hemi from Mopar. All new. I just dropped this baby in the other night. I was out here till after midnight getting it in. I still got to do all the plumbing and everything, but she's all bolted in. The Tremec 6-speed manual is all in place and ready to rock and roll. Called Icebox Performance. Up north of me about getting that awesome Icebox Performance radiator. So they're working on that as we speak. Well, I don't know about now. It's 10 o'clock at night, so I doubt it. But we got the cool Ring Brothers hinges here, hood hinges on this. And then, of course, this amazing master cylinder power brake booster combo from Lead Brakes. So these guys built some really awesome stuff. So they built this one for me. So we're going to give her a whirl on this. And so, yeah, she's getting there. Then, of course, this is going to have the Hemi billboards on it. We're going to put new billboards on it once we get it going here. And it's going to have Dakota digital instrumentation on it. So everything's still pretty gutted. Got all the new hump. We had to redo all the tunnel on this as well for the Tremec 6-speed manual. So we still got to put all the new carpet in, Dynamat. It has aftermarket AC from Classic Auto Air. You can see I got all the vents all cut for the dash. I just haven't got everything into place permanently just yet. So, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit wired. If you remember what movie that's from, Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage. But anyway, been working night shift because I've been homeschooling the kids during the day. And the only time I have to work on the cars is at night and on weekends, unfortunately. But hey, that's what we're dealt and that's what we're doing. And we're just trying to get as much stuff done as we can because I got customers I got to take care of. So we're doing what we can here at the shop. So it's nice seeing you guys. Hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions on this suspension or on these crate Hemis, Tremec 6-speed manual, anything, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like it, share it. Yeah, you guys take care and be safe, and we'll hopefully talk to you soon. Take care.